Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Atlas Lifting Experience. My name is Andrew, and I'm your host. So I guess everyone's been wondering, like, where the fuck I've been, or at least a few people have been wondering where the fuck I've been. And for new to the channel, thank you for being here and supporting me. So where have I been? So for the past 3 months now, I did a lot of traveling back home. So in November, at the end of November, I went back home for Thanksgiving for about a week or so, 10 days, I believe. And I was still going to the gym then. My diet kind of got everywhere, but you know, I traveled back home and then I traveled back, and then like 2 weeks after that, we had a family emergency back home. And so I flew home for Christmas to be with family. We had actually like 3 family emergencies happening back to back to back. I'm not gonna get into all that. That's kind of like super personal, super private life. I'm sure people can do digging if they want to find it. But so that happened, and then I was there for 10 days or 13 days or something around that time, like almost 2 weeks, and I didn't go to the gym at all. And I kind of stayed on a good diet at that point, but I was still home. My mom was cooking, and we just kind of ate what we, thought was what was available, really. And then I flew back home around like beginning of January, and ever since then, I've just kind of been in a tough place mentally. I like to be very authentic. I like to be very transparent. I don't care to be someone I'm not, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend my life is always rainbows and butterflies, because it definitely isn't. Depression is something I've dealt with since I was probably about 15. I've been in and out of different therapists. So, going through that, everything what happened in December, and then, I guess almost 8 months ago now, around that time, I went through a very devastating breakup, and so everything is kind of compiled on top of one another. So January has been really of a kind of a shitty month for me, like mentally, but I'm trying to get back to where like just being okay again. So that's what kind of where I've been. But life is changing for me, like it feels like nonstop, and it's going to continue for this next at least couple months. So I'm going to try my best to post as often as I can, and if I can't, then I can't. I can't really be too sorry about life happening, but it does. I thankfully though did just hit 210 pounds this past week. I hit 205 pounds rather quickly. I put on 30 pounds within like 8 to 10 weeks. And then like this last month and a half, with everything that's really happened, I haven't really been able to like steadily be on my diet, or like, I took some time off from the gym just to be with family, and I haven't really been able to like dedicate everything I wish I could have to, the consistency that should have been there. So, but I finally hit 210 pounds, about a month and a half to hit that last 5 pounds. Unfortunately, that is the end of my cycle though. So this past Friday was the very end of my 16-week cycle of 500 milligrams of testosterone cypionate per week and 300 grams of Masteron per week. So I just finished that up, and we're gonna go into a PCT cycle now, and then after that we'll do a couple months of maintenance probably. And then when we decide on which show we really want to do, we'll go into contest prep. Me and my Coach Terrence Ruffin, haven't decided what show we're doing yet, but I'm sure we will have something planned here in the near future, and I'll let people know as time goes on about what future plans. Here in a month, I got some other big things coming up. When some more plans get locked in for that, I'll tune everyone in. Kind of a big move. But yeah, today is leg day. So we're gonna it's a quad focused leg day, whereas Thursday is more of a hamstring focused leg day. So a really big movement today, we got hack squats. I think now I'm doing like 365 pounds on hack squats, anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. So we'll see how that feels. I can't think of anything else really. Nutrition wise, we've of course bumped up calories a couple times. I'm sitting around 3,200 calories now, and my coach has introduced me to a intra-workout nutrition to put in more carbs. So I have like right now I'm using cholesterol from BPN as my intra-workout carbs. It's what we had at the house at the time. I'll probably order something from Steel here pretty soon. And then I also use 10 grams of creatine as per what my coach wanted in my intra-workout drink, I guess you could call it. Other than that, we just have incrementally added some stuff to food. We added some more yogurt to my post-workout shake. We've added some more carbs and protein here and there throughout my meal. So nothing majorly has changed. But yeah, so today we're gonna get warmed up with some legs and then hit some quads, guys. All right, everyone, so our first exercise is machine leg curls. This is our only hamstring movement for the day. First two warm-ups were 30 pounds and 60 pounds. I had 30 pounds for 12 and 60 pounds for 8. I do my best now trying to launch like the pad as fast as I can up. I really try to let the hamstrings do the work and really take it slow throughout the entirety of the movement. When I was 12, 13, somewhere around there, I did have my ACL replaced, and they took like a piece of my hamstring out from my left leg to make a new ACL. And so my left hamstring is a lot weaker and it has a lot of scar tissue on it compared to my right one, and so it's kind of painful to do. Actually, just like any hamstring movement, like any isolated hamstring movement. So like whether it's seated hamstring curls or laying ones like these, or even like cable hamstring curls, any type of like isolated movement really aggravates that scar tissue. So it's pretty painful, but you getting the work done. So our top set today is going to be 100 pounds. The rep range is 6 to 10, so hopefully we can get around like 7 or 8 before the hamstrings give out, and then we'll go down from there. So we just finished up the machine leg curls. We did 100 for 7.5, and then 90 for 9.5, and then we did 80 for 11.5 reps. So in order to, our next movement is the Hex Squat, which is our biggest compound movement for the day. I don't really care much for this Hex Squat machine. It's really old, and it doubles as a leg press, and so it's kind of rusty and stuff. So it doesn't move that well. So in order to warm up for it, I'm gonna do a couple of warm up sets on Smith machine squats, and then we'll hop into our top set on hack squats. So. Alright guys, so we just finished a Hex Squat. We did a top set with 365. We actually got for 12, which I was surprised. I checked my notebook, and last week I only hit 355 for 10, so I guess my quads are just feeling good or something. So that means next week we'll be going up to 375, or maybe 385. So that's really cool. And then we did 2 back off sets, one at 335 and one at 315. Next we got quad extensions. I'm doing that at top set 150, and we're supersetting with bodyweight squats. You get 3 sets of this, of course, 1 top set and 2 back off sets. I didn't get a chance to end the video the other day, so I just wanted to thank everyone for watching, and if you like the content, please subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Andrew_Ep.7. Please comment down below on the video. It kind of helps the YouTube algorithm to get more noticed. And thank everyone for supporting. I know I've been gone for couple months now. Life just happens, and it is what it is. And so for the people who've asked, where videos are at, or when I'm making a new video, or just have been checking in and wanting updates, I appreciate all the support, and just please bear with me. I'm working on things, and I hope to be able to bring more content in the near future. But thank you, and like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe.